welcome back to Beirut, Lebanon. It doesn't seem like there's too much going on.
Hello. Hello. Can I have 2 for return? Thank you.
And we are off.
Oh my god. Whoa! Cheers.
Our plans. Going to the beach clubs. Look to be ruined. You can't come to Beirut and not check out the infamous nightlife. These are the words that pretty much everyone has said to us during our time in the capital. So today we thought we're not going to check out the nightlife because we're getting old, but what if we do the nightlife in the daytime? Good morning and welcome back to Beirut, Lebanon. We have actually moved to Jounieh, a new district of the capital city, and I am right in line with the beaches of the capital. Who even knew that Beirut had beaches? But the beaches mean beach clubs. So today we are going to head out, explore some of the beaches of the city, and hopefully go to a few of the beach clubs so we don't have to check out the nightlife. We can check out the nightlife in the daytime. I don't even know if I'm prepared mentally to go clubbing in the daytime.
Everybody, and I mean everybody, has talked about the nightlife here in Beirut in Lebanon, and they said you have to go out on a weekend. So I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit worried. But it seems to be a running theme here in Beirut, especially, that you have your breakfast in your room. It's kind of like, you know, on like a lazy day where you have your breakfast in bed, your breakfast in your room. This seems to be the theme out here.
We need to eat all of this because if not, we're going to be in a lot of trouble today.
Yeah, you need to line your belly. We have like labneh, we have all the cheeses, we have salads, the fool, which is the beans, and then we can get out and check out what Beirut has to offer.
So we actually have been staying and will be staying at the Galleria Hotel for the next few nights here in Beirut, and it is actually, I believe, the cheapest 5-star hotel you can find in the whole city. Prices you can get from like $60, $70, $80 a night, which I just think is ridiculous. And they've been banging on at me to try their Lebanese coffee with a twist. This has cardamom in it, so it smells exactly like an Iraqi tea, but in a Lebanese coffee form. Oh, it's good. It tastes like coffee with a bit of an Indian kick going on there, like an Indian spice, a bit like a pilau rice flavoured coffee. It works.
So this is where we have been staying, the Galleria. I like the style, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. It's vintage. When you come through, I'm a little bit vintage. When you come through, you obviously have your little sofa lounge area, and I love the sunflowers. It makes it just feel really bright and pretty. My number one thing, having a desk. Those of you that know, you'll understand the reason for needing a desk. We work from our laptop. We need a desk.
You work
very important. I work, Matt lays in bed. Huge double bed for Matt to lay in and do nothing. Our TV, our kettle, more vintage. The dark wood, huge wardrobe so I can hide all of the stuff that Matt doesn't put away. And then our bathroom. It's a nice change to actually have a bath. Normally we just have showers. So it's nice to have a bath in there. But today's plan, so we're going to be heading to a few places. We're going to be heading to Jounieh, which is the first place, to make it up to Harissa, and then from there we will head to another beach town, beach area, for the beach clubs of Byblos.
So the easiest way for us to do everything today, I think, is to get a taxi to Jounieh first thing, go up and see what we want to see in Jounieh and Harissa, then come back down, get the bus to Byblos, and then from Byblos this evening get a taxi back to Beirut. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Fingers crossed it all works out. But this is got to be the fanciest atrium I've ever seen. It feels like I'm in or on a cruise ship. Good morning. Thank you very much. Thank you. What, no traffic on Saturdays?
Yeah.
But
you think Byblos will be busy today?
not too much.
Not too much?
Today because it's not a working day. You know?
Yeah. People are relaxing.
Woohoo!
Thank you. Welcome to Jounieh. 20 minutes later, we have made it to the coastal town, which we are pretty much ignoring. We have only come here to jump on the funicular, which we're on the hunt for, to head up the mountains behind to check out the town of Harissa. We actually paid 10 English pounds for the 20-minute taxi ride. You can probably get a bus. Well, I know you can get a bus for much cheaper, but you're helping out a local driver and it saves us so much time. He's dropped us like 2 minutes from the funicular, whereas the bus stop, the main road, is like a 30-minute walk from here. Doesn't seem like there's too much going on in old Jounieh. A lot seems like it's closed down.
A lot does seem like it's closed, which is such a shame. All the buildings are sort of older and not at use at the minute, but I can see an unused cable car, so that must mean that we are at the teleferique. Is that what they call it?
Funicular, isn't it?
Yeah, but they call it teleferique.
Funicular, telefunicular, I don't know.
Hello. Hello. Can I have 2 for return? Thank you. We have our tickets. It was 200,000 Lebanese lira each, which as of today's exchange rate makes it around $3.50 each, which is very, very good. And
for
actually,
as well.
This is a return on the funicular, and I can hear it cricketing and ricketing around. I'm a little bit nervous. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, will do.
It looks old.
Yeah, this does look old. Oh, we have one with the Lebanese
Thank you very much.
Welcome, guys.
Shukran. And we are off. These were actually built in 1965, and they sort of remind me of the sort of ones that you get in the ex-Soviet Union. And actually, we were checking all week to come here, and it's been under maintenance. So it was reopened today. It's very rickety, and we are heading 650 meters above sea level. Wish us luck.
The views are absolutely incredible, albeit a bit wobbly.
We're literally going past people's apartments.
Oh my god, are we a little bit close to that
in the
building?
shower or something. Yeah, we're going really close.
Oh my god. Whoa! That is close. I don't actually want to look that way because I'm a little bit scared of heights, and this movement and waviness, windiness, is making me a little bit scared.
You're not looking?
I'm not looking. Please don't
We are
don't
getting
move.
steep. Look at them views.
Stop talking about it.
We're not up yet. A little bit more.
Yeah?
A little bit more.
Okay. It's not funny.
Look at these views. Unbelievable.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We made it. Thank you so much.
9 minutes later, and we're up. That would have been enjoyable if I wasn't sat with a screaming child for the majority of the trip, but the views on the way up are unbelievable. Hello. I'm okay. Thank you very much. Shukran. This way? This way, Molly. I think we go this way. You can actually buy your photo from inside the funicular. But welcome to the village of Harissa that sits over the Bay of... Wow, these views over the Bay of Jounieh. So it turns out that there is an actual funicular. This is what a funicular looks like. The thing before was a cable car, and this is what gets you up the rest of the way.
Otherwise you have to walk 16 minutes, so yeah, this is the better option.
We ready? There's electricity.
Do you have electricity now?
Yeah.
Shukran. Yalla.
Thank you so much.
Thank
To Lebanon.
Thank you, shukran.
Well, this is nice.
Bye.
A bit more roomy than the
Bye
other.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
From where you come?
Me from England, London.
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 Welcome.
Shukran.
First time?
First time.
Welcome.
Thank you, shukran.
And we're up. That took 30 seconds and it saved us having to walk 16 minutes right up to the very top, and this was free.
This is nice. I like it up here in Harissa. There's a few little restaurants with some, I don't know what it is, but it's like some funky modern building. But the reason we came up here, came all this way to Harissa, is the statue in front of me, the Lady of Lebanon, that I'm hoping is open because there's no one inside here, and I've now got some security screwing me out. Hello.
But wait, you need rope.
I've been given a robe as I'm wearing shorts.
That's why security was staring at you.
Because this is actually a very religious place, and a lot of Christians actually do a pilgrimage up to here. Do I look good?
You look nice actually.
Smart. It's like an abaya. So this behind me is Our Lady of Lebanon. Unfortunately, it's been closed for the last 3 years. We just found out it's sort of like a little bit like Samara. It's a spiral-shaped statue that you could lead all the way to the top, where people are paying their respects to the Virgin Mary. But it's pretty cool to just come up here and just check out these views over the Bay of Jounieh. Thank you very much. Shukran. Hello. Thank you. He had such a good moustache. We can go? Thank you. Shukran. We're back, and on our way up we actually found a local taxi driver that offered to take us to Byblos for such a good price and had the nicest smile. We could not say no. I think it's only about a 10-minute drive.
Hello, mister. Would you like to see us?
Yalla, yalla.
Yalla yalla.
How far? Like 10 minutes?
لا
15?
15.
Okay, thank
Shukran.
يلا.
Bye. Shukran.
And 15 minutes later, we have made it to Byblos. Mr. Jounieh, I think that's his
Legend.
name. He's a good driver, a very good driver. But Byblos is one of the oldest inhabited cities continually in the world. I think it's like over 7,000 years old, and everybody keeps telling us whenever we mention Byblos.
The thing is, everyone says that the city is the oldest city in the world.
Everybody says that, yeah,
now.
around the world. So it's one of, and everybody keeps telling us whenever we mention Byblos that they created the Phoenician alphabet. I don't know what alphabet that is, but they created the first letter here, and we're starting at the old souks, which are so cute. Everything's cobbled streets, wooden thatched roofs, wooden shutters on the door, and of course you just have lots of shops selling all different souvenirs and antiques. It's the bicycle.
This reminds me of like Jurikasta, Albania.
Yeah, I love the little streets. It's given me so many different countries right now with all the cobbled streets, the wooden things. There's even little pubs down the main souks, but we found this little tunnel, I suppose you could say, that leads you to a courtyard, which is so pretty. And I've seen they do beer, so we're gonna stop. Cheers! So, back to the nightlife. This is originally what we were planning to do today. We're going to start slowly. So we have our very first Almaza beer
Of the day.
and this was quite expensive actually. I think because it's a courtyard, Byblos is quite a touristy area, and it's very pretty. This was 130, so definitely
I feel like
more
the beach
expensive.
clubs are going to be even more.
Oh, it's ice cold as well. That is lovely.
As of today's exchange rate, then beers were about $2 each for the most picturesque bar in all of Byblos. You cannot complain, but you can see you are just full. You're spoiled. You're absolutely spoiled for options. There's so many bars, restaurants, little underground type nightclubs, but we are going to go and hopefully check out some of the ruins. We've heard that potentially the castle here isn't open of a weekend, which if it's not, it just means earlier entry to the beach clubs. You can see it's just full of these amazing bars. This one looks so nice.
This one, I love this one. It has like a wood-fired oven. It's obviously Italian. There is just so much going on here. Behind me you have a mosque, you have a church, you have some ancient ruins, you have a square, and then you have some... Oh yeah, you got a tuk-tuk, and then you have some restaurants going past, you have people hanging out of their cars. I mean, Byblos has got everything going on. Hello!
Hi.
2 tickets, please.
We're in. We made it to the ancient city of Jabil, or as it's known now, Byblos. It was 200,000 Lebanese each to enter. So as of today, it was like $3.50 each, and it's a huge site. The whole ancient city. You've got the castle behind me, got some Roman ruins up overlooking the ocean, and there is supposedly an amphitheatre here as well.
Normally we are very prepared with facts and information, but because this was like a little bonus, we don't have much for you at all, apart from the fact
There's some old stuff.
there's a lot of old stuff, and this castle actually dates back to the 12th century, and it's built of limestone, as are most of the buildings actually.
This is really random. There's an old train track and an old cart that must have been used for some sort of mining. Obviously not back 7,000 years ago, but it's still here rusting away. I don't know whether it was used maybe for the limestone to, well, not to build this castle, but to maintain something within the area. I have to say, it's got to be the smallest amphitheatre I have ever seen.
Probably
like,
fit around 20 people.
or 5 of you. But the views, I must admit, the views from out here, if you were watching the show, someone was up here performing, incredible.
It was quite good. We didn't need any facts actually, because they have lots of information boards all the way around, but we're now walking down towards the
Getting run over.
seafront, literally getting run over in the middle of the road. I'm just obsessed with these streets. All the streets lead to somewhere pretty like this marina. Is it marina?
It's a port.
It's a port.
fisherman's
The fishing port. Not to be rude, but I think this is actually nicer than Batroun's fishing port.
It's lovely. You've got all the fishing boats, you've got the tuk-tuks if you want to do a tour around the town, and you've got these lovely restaurants. If you know us, I'm obsessed with any restaurant or bar next to a body of water. There's a real tuk-tuk party going on here in Byblos, and to be fair, I feel like the fishermen here are probably a little bit posher than your average fisherman from Batroun. Their boats are I don't think these are actual fishing boats. I think we're offending the Batroun fishermen when these are actually, it looks like you can take them out and go on like a boat tour around the bay. Our plans of going to the beach clubs look to be ruined. This was the bar we found, and all of the bars all along here, beach clubs, are closed for winter.
Looks like we'll have to make our own sort of nightlife.
They are literally all the way along here. You'll see how nice they are. If you come here in the summer, you can sit there, have some beers, and watch the sunset. We thought we'd stumbled across one of the beach clubs, but it turns out it is gutted. I'm gutted. All the beach clubs are gutted, and I don't think they're probably open until the spring now. It's a shame.
Plan C, the fishing club.
Cheers.
Cheers!
This is it, the infamous Lebanese nightlife. I mean, the beach clubs are all closed or pretty dead. Even the one that we saw in Beirut that is open was pretty dead. I know we're coming at the wrong time of year. We have ended up in the, what is this? The fishing, this is the this is actually the Fisherman's Fishing Club, and we have an almazar. The party's starting. It isn't a party, but the view is...
Almazing.
That was awful. Please do not ever do that.
That
ever
was
again
so
in your
funny.
life. Please do not do that. When you think of the Middle East, is this what you picture? It definitely isn't what I think of. Most people, you probably think of flat desert, but in Lebanon, come to the beach, have a beer, swim in the sea, and the same day, 30-minute drive, go up in the mountains and have a ski. It's very unique. It's a very unique destination that hopefully in the future will bounce back, because it deserves a lot of tourists. Again, don't listen to whatever it's called. What is it, the FDO?
Or the CDO, something like that.
Idiots, or whatever the British government have to say. Just come to Lebanon, you'll enjoy it. So clearly we didn't end up checking out the infamous nightlife, but this is how we are ending our evening with room service.
Oh, it's just too good. And it's basically like ending a night out with a big bowl of carbs.
After one beer. We meant a party, we had one beer. 2 beers!
Now that was not exactly the nightlife we were after, but we are aware that we have come in the wrong season. It is winter. So yeah, things aren't open. Why would they be open? To us, it's boiling hot, but to the Lebanese, that is freezing. So I'm not surprised. We have to come back in the summer to check it out. But tomorrow we're heading to a brand new country, a new destination. Our time in Lebanon was short and sweet. We're actually going to be crossing the border by car. I'm sure you'll be able to guess. Some of you will be able to guess where we will be heading, but we are very excited for that. We're up early in the morning, so we will see you in the next one from the brand new country.